You know what really grinds my gears? Waiting for official reveals for some Transformers Legacy characters who been finally waiting to get their figure revealed for how long? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I had to throw that joke in there. And that's because Transformers Legacy United Wave 2's Gears figure has been revealed unofficially. And we're going to take a look at that. But also, there are some figures that are coming out that have had some official images. Everything from Magmatron and Origins Wheeljack for the 40th anniversary of Transformers. Of course, got a lot to talk about, so sit back, relax, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and let's transform and roll out. So before I get started, I do want to thank each and every one of you who's continued to support the channel. I have over 102,000 subscribers, and those of you who continue to watch my videos, I have more retrospectives and news and reviews coming. And also, for those of you who help support the channel through Patreon or channel memberships, I also have a TeePublic store, which I have a link in the description for, that currently right now they are running a promotion for today only. For t-shirts. Normally they're $22 a piece, and they're doing a 35% off sale. In fact, I'm actually wearing one of them. Very comfortable shirts, but they also have some other stuff available. Everything from sweatshirts and mugs and stickers and anything you want to do with them. You can check out my TeePublic store. Links are in the description. I also want to thank Toy Hacks for continuing to support the channel as well. If you use my code RESOLUTION from now until the end of January, you'll get 15% off your order. There's lots of different label kits to enhance your figures. Very cool stuff. You know, I know a lot of people really love going that above and beyond for their Transformers figures and getting them to look exactly how they want to, if there are things that are missing out of the packaging. Including a promotion right now for Bombshell, which is only like a penny, which is a really good deal. Definitely got to say. Also want to say that if you are going to MegaCon in Orlando, come February 1st through February 4th, Thursday through Sunday, I plan on being there both Friday and Saturday. I'm not yet sure about Thursday, but I will be there checking out the show. I'll be, covering whatever I can, maybe, giving some video or photos or what have you of things that I see while I'm there. And I definitely intend to meet Peter Cullen and Frank Welker. Hopefully I get a chance to get a photo with them. Been waiting to meet them for quite some time. I've met Peter Cullen once before, as you guys know, if you've been following the channel for a while. Definitely a chance to, see him now a little bit more, and that I'm more of a mature guy and what have you. So that is definitely something to excited about. Now let's get on to the Transformers news. For this 40th anniversary, we've kind of been waiting them for a little too long for Hasbro to start showing some more about what they're coming out with for 40th anniversary. Back in the day when you bought a Transformers figure, especially a larger one, you'd have a pamphlet inside, and it would have this big spreadsheet and checklist with all of the toys that were getting released that year. Now they do everything in waves, and then you got to wait for a live stream for a Hasbro official reveal. And the listings get put out there ahead of time, and the listings are out, and some of the listings get leaked, and people are speculating about what the figure is going to look like, if the figure even makes it. Like, apparently right now, currently, there's talk that G1 Sure Shot, the Target Master figure, is going to get canceled. It kind of would suck, but I kind of want to see more stuff get, the pipelining of revealing stuff is something I want to see. But I think that for collaborative figures like this, there's probably a reason why we have to wait. So when you get something like, Project Night, Project Renaissance, and Project Tales, we don't know what those are. We saw listings for Transformers 1 and listings for, Studio Series. All this stuff is getting, like, they're trying to keep things a secret. But a lot of us want to know. The first thing that comes to mind when I think of Project Night is Knight Rider. But because Night is next to Renaissance, it's probably like a thing to throw you off. Or unless it is related, we don't know. Or maybe Project Tales might be something to do with a certain character that's going to get revealed for there. I don't know. But knowing that they're doing more collaborative stuff is kind of cool for the 40th anniversary. Takara has done this official reveal for Magmatron. He's going to be the Commander class figure. Tidal Wave is the Titan. The Commander class is going to be Magmatron. And I'm actually, happy that, Magmatron is getting made as a figure. Considering, I think a lot of people like the original, but it's kind of hard to get because it was a Japanese exclusive. And he is I think some have used the term turducken. He's a combination of 3 dinosaurs that transform, they merge together, and then they also can transform into a robot mode. So you can get the combined dinosaur or the robot mode. And it is kind of neat. But I want to also talk about a figure that I asked for a while back, and that is Origins Wheeljack. I asked for him a little while ago. I remember I talked about this in a previous video when they showed this off at I think it was in London where they revealed this Wheeljack. But now we get some more official images with some high quality stuff and talking about the different features that this figure can do. I think he looks amazing, personally. I love the alternate mode that they actually were able to incorporate that with the whole boxy vehicle that he was on Cybertron. But then take a look at this. He can actually store the energy pylons, and the cutter, blades where he's like, mind if I cut in, also can double as Dominator discs from the episode The Core. So like they're trying to like work things in there. But if you notice that track that he was riding on, it can go onto him like a blast shield that he had in the cartoon. So he does double to have that feature. Then you got Origins Bumblebee here, and he can fit inside. Like, how cool is that? They actually were able to do that, to figure out how it would work, to get a robot mode that looks like G1 Wheeljack, still has the ability to carry Origins Bumblebee, and he can stand right alongside Bumblebee and Jazz and look just as cool as he did. I think it's awesome. It's just awesome that they take the time to do stuff like that for figures. And I'd love to see them do a lot of other stuff for other fans. Yeah, okay, I'm a G1 guy, but how many of us Beast Wars fans are happy that Tigerhawk is coming out and Silverbolt is coming out? And we'd love to see Rampage and, Quick Strike and Depth Charge. Like, those are characters for Beast Wars that should get made. And some people really would like to see the Transmetal figures get made too. Some fans are asking for things like, some more of the Armada characters. Heck, they're doing Tidal Wave. I'd love to see Demolisher. Slipstream is getting made from Animated. We're probably going to see some more Transformers Prime characters. We might see versions of them in the future. Who knows? There's so many possibilities. It's the 40th anniversary, so obviously they're going to, aim more towards that Generation 1 feel, but they're definitely going to celebrate more of that with different characters. And so when I think of a character like G1RC, who is a character that my daughter really loves. I saw some people saying that they should retire character designs like RC, but when you've got kids who have parents who are Transformers fans and they want to be able to get into the Transformers too, and they really get into a character like RC, it's like, no, I don't want that character going away. Nope, definitely not. Not a character like her, not a character like Elita 1, not when, we can pass Transformers on to the next generation and they can enjoy it with us now that we're parents and with kids and getting to enjoy it with them. So yeah, no, I think it's kind of cool that characters like this exist, and we can have them alongside our favorite characters like, Optimus and Rodimus and Galvatron and whomever. They're welcome as well. And, my kids enjoy G1 Transformers with Dad. If you guys haven't seen when we watched Transformers the movie together the day after Christmas, it's kind of fun. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. However, the big reveal is Legacy United Gears. That's what everyone's been talking about. And, man, you can't see how much discussion is being made over one bot. One bot getting revealed. There's plenty more coming for Wave 2. I know that Silverbolt is coming, right? Tigerhawk, I definitely want to get Tigerhawk and definitely want to get Silverbolt. But Gears is a character who hasn't had a toy for 10 years. And, Grumpy Goose right here, all of his pulleys are squeaking about him not getting a new toy. And everybody talking about that they should have, forgotten about him and just done Swerve. Poor guy, But he did have a few memorable moments in the G1 cartoon. Not just his episode Changing Gears, which is his spotlight episode, but like he had a couple of different moments here and there. And he is a character who also had a showing in the G1 Marvel Comics where he teamed up with Spider-Man. I talked about all that in my Gears retrospective, so if you haven't checked that video out, I definitely recommend doing so. But let's actually take a look at the figure himself. In packaging, they show us some of the detailing to him. They had to like put the backpack up in order to get him to fit in the box. Still doing that open window thing, which I'm not really a big fan of. And he also has the ability to flip up his chest, just like he did in the episode Changing Gears, and has that circuit key, spot there just for that memory. Of course, the inside would be silver, but it's not painted there. It's fine. It's a little nod. And I like when they do nods like this on figures. If you're a fan of, Transformers, Cyberverse, or Prime, or animated, and they do something like this where they incorporate a one-off nod thing for a character in a toy, it's like it really like makes you feel like they're looking out and they're trying to celebrate something about that character in the figure. And I think it's awesome, especially for 40 years of Transformers. I have to stress that it's 40 years of Transformers. They can do all these little celebratory things for it. And the robot mode himself, I like the robot mode. I think the robot mode looks great. Some people are like, oh, he kind of reminds me of, some of the third-party offerings are out there, and maybe they might have taken some inspiration from that. But for an official release that's not that expensive for a figure like this, I'm happy about it for a character like Gears, who hasn't had a toy for 10 years. And he gets a vehicle mode that's serviceable. I've seen some comparisons to him, like old style pickup trucks, to some people have compared him to the Bayverse Ironhide figure, which is like, oh great, here we go, getting a comparison to another bot like it's not me. I could totally picture Gears getting totally grumpy about that. And they decided not to do clear plastic for the windshield, which is fine. Again, I have Toy Hacks. I'm sure when this toy comes out and Toy Hacks gets a hold of him, they're probably going to do new windows that like make him look a little bit like sleeker in a way. But the tires, I think, is the one thing on the toy that I don't care for in this mode, especially considering that this image right here has a folded up tire. Like, come on, guys. You could do better than that when you're taking photographs of figures. So it's just like one of those things where it's like, no, you got to take that picture again, because it's not right to have it that way. But that is kind of the thing, is that the tires themselves are very thin, and obviously the clip-on things with them. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if we see like somebody come out with an add-on kit that makes thicker tires for him, but I don't think that they'll fit when he transforms into robot mode, just based upon his transformation and where those tires are going to go. Because the original toy had thicker tires. And, a lot of other people are wondering, like, hey, when are we going to get Swerve out of this guy, right? We probably going to see Outback out of Brawn. A lot of people have been waiting for Windcharger, and that will complete the 84 cast officially, unless they do an official bumper figure. And then, Tailgate out of Windcharger. We've already gotten Pipes out of Huffer, so just to complete the 84 through 86 mini bots, that it was like, that's what they have to do, is they got to like come out with all these different characters. So I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited about this new Gears figure? Are you excited about any of the other reveals that have shown up so far? And do you think that Hasbro's dropping the ball about showing us the figures not soon enough? Of course, Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe, and check out my other videos as well. I have more Transformers retrospectives and news and stuff like that coming down the pipeline, and I want to know what you guys are most interested in seeing out of retrospective out of me in the near future. So stay tuned for all that, and as always, guys, until next time, till all are one.